Hello FPL fans and welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the knee-jerk reaction for FPL Game Week 20. This is where we look at the most transferred in and transferred out players for this game week and make a recommendation to you guys as to whether or not you should go with the crowd and bring the players into your team or release them from your squad. Just before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to show support for the channel and share this video with your friends if you guys are enjoying this type of content. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So starting off with the most transferred in players ahead of Game Week 20, it's John Stones. Stones has seen 230,000 managers transfer him in this game week, making him the most popular player to bring into the squads. Stones is coming off a very impressive 27 points in Game Week 19 as he got himself 2 goals and 2 clean sheets against Crystal Palace and Villa in the double game week. This means Stones has scored 71 total points this season, making him the 11th highest scoring defender. Coming in at £5.1 million with a 13% ownership, he is the 11th highest owned defender. This season Stones has returned 2 goals and 8 clean sheets, which means he has returned points in 8 out of his 10 games so far this season, averaging 7.1 points per game, which ranks top amongst defenders. Also, Man City have an 80% clean sheet rate when John Stones starts, meaning they have a consistent and reliable defence to bring in those points. Also, City have kept 10 clean sheets this season, which is the most in the league, and with the great upcoming fixtures of West Brom, Sheffield, Burnley and Liverpool, especially those next 3 make John Stones an incredible transfer in. Moving on to the second player on the list, it's Mikel Antonio, who has seen 115,000 transfers in, making him the second most popular player to bring to the squads. Antonio is coming off a very impressive performance in the double game week as he got himself 18 points by picking up 2 goals against Burnley and West Brom. This totals his score to 48 points for the season, but it's only started 8 games, so that is reasonably good. Coming in at £6.3 million with a 9.9% ownership, he's the 9th highest owned forward. In just 8 starts for the season, Antonio has recorded 5 goals and 11 bonus points with 2 goals in his last 2 matches, meaning he is carrying in very good form to his upcoming fixtures. Also, he has a 4.45 XG, which is the most out of his West Ham teammates, and averages 2 shots per game in the box, meaning he is getting plenty of opportunities to score, and now he is the main recognised striker with Halle departing the squad. So with the upcoming fixtures of Palace, Liverpool, Villa and Fulham, they are a mixed bag, but he will be a great transfer in if he can stay fit, as he is a good differential forward. Moving on to the third most popular transfer in, it's James Maddison, who has seen 105,000 managers bring him into the squad. Maddison is coming off 17 points in Game Week 19 as he got himself 2 goals in the double game week against Southampton and Chelsea. This was quite impressive and he has now totaled his points to 82 for the season, which actually makes him the 12th highest scoring midfielder. Coming in at just £7.1 million, he's a mid-range price option, and with a very low 6.7% ownership, he could be a good differential option in midfield. This season Maddison has recorded 6 goals and 4 assists, but has picked up 3 goals in his last 3 matches. He averages 2 shots per game and is getting into some great areas for Leicester City. He's also on free kicks and corners, which do provide that extra assist potential, and his upcoming fixtures look very solid as he faces Everton, Leeds, Fulham and the Wolves. Overall, Maddison will be a great transfer in as he could be a good differential option in the middle of the park who is providing those consistent returns as of late. So now moving on to the most transferred out players ahead of Game Week 20, starting off with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin has seen 230,000 managers move him on ahead of Game Week 20 as he is the most transferred out player. Calvert-Lewin did not play in Game Week 19 but has scored a total of 95 FPL points for the season, which makes him the 4th highest scoring forward. He's coming in at £7.6 million and has seen his price drop by 0.3 in the last couple of weeks. He still has a 26.5% ownership and has recorded 11 goals and 4 assists so far this season. Calvert-Lewin has actually not scored a goal since Game Week 11 and has also recently picked up a hamstring injury, so he could be a good transfer out as there are other options around his price range and he may be out for a while. Even if he does come back, his next fixtures include Leicester, Newcastle, Leeds and Manchester United, so it is a bit of a mixed bag, but for now I would steer clear of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So now moving on to the second most transferred out player, it's Kurt Zouma. He has seen 130,000 transfers out and did not score a single point in Game Week 19 as he was benched for both matches. Zouma has scored 78 total points this season, which is the 5th highest amongst defenders and is coming in at £5.8 million. His 19.7% ownership makes him the 4th highest owned defender and has got 4 goals and 6 clean sheets so far. At the moment, he does look to be a rotation risk, with Chelsea preferring Rudiger over Zuma for the last 2 games, and this may actually be a permanent change to the centre-back partnership. Zuma's next fixtures include Wolves, Burnley, Tottenham and Sheffield, and will probably be a good transfer out, as there is many alternate options around his price range, such as Manchester City defenders, and considering that Zuma may not start all the games, it could be worth a steer clear of him. Now moving on to the third most transferred out player, it's Wilfried Zaha, who has seen 90,000 managers move him on. Zaha scored 0 points in Gameweek 19 as he was rested with an injury, but has scored 92 points this season, which makes him the 8th highest scoring midfielder. He's coming in at £7.3 million with a 16.3% ownership, which makes him the 8th highest owned midfielder. This season, Zaha has recorded 8 goals and 3 assists, but has only managed to score 1 goal in Palace's last 8 matches, highlighting his inconsistency. This is also his 3rd game that he has missed through injury, meaning he is slightly injury prone, which is not ideal for FPL managers as he may not start every game. Also, Palace do not look the most convincing of late, as they have only won 1 out of their last 8 matches, and with the mixed bag of fixtures coming up, they face West Ham, Wolves, Newcastle and Leeds. I just think Zaha will be a good transfer out, as there are better options around his price range and he's a bit of an inconsistent performer. So that's what I've got for today for the knee-jerk reaction of FPL Gameweek 20. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to show support for the channel, and once again share this video with your friends if you guys are enjoying this type of content. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.